Hi everyone, Anne-Marie, spiritual life coach here and owner of the Soul Awakening Academy. So one of the biggest questions I get asked when people are intrigued about what I do, they always want to know more. So they want to know what are the skills really, how you can help them as a life coach or a spiritual coach, however you portray yourself when you go out and use the skills from the training that you've done through the academy. So one of the biggest skills I say for any life coach, because a lot of the time when you're training my students either online or in person, they need a structure. They feel like they need to have a plan of action when working with a client. They kind of feel that they need those tools and techniques that they can dig into and use when they're with a client. And I totally understand that, and it's great to have them. But when all's said and done, the biggest gift that you can give your client when you're in a session with them is your presence. Now, it sounds simple, but you will get to a point when you have done your training and had some practice as a coach, you will get to a point where you don't really need those tools or techniques. You don't need a method really of how to work with a client. The client just wants your complete and utter presence. Because that rapport, that bond that you build with a client will make probably one of the biggest differences to the transformation of the client. They want to feel heard and understood, and it's difficult for a client to feel heard and understood if you're trying to search for techniques or move them on to techniques, because every week they might present with something that's happened to them that week that you weren't quite prepared for with your technique. So trust me, you will get to a point, it's like driving a car where it becomes so automatic that you don't need that manual anymore. You just need you. And a lot of this is based on trust and intuition. It's about opening yourself up. It's about opening yourself up and trusting yourself that that guidance will come through when you're working with a client, and you will help them the best way possible if you have both ears open. You're an open channel for guidance, inspiration to come through, because you're connecting on a soul level with that client. So trust me, if you're on one of the courses or you're thinking about one of the courses and you're a little bit nervous about what's involved, just trust me, everybody's been in the same situation. We all learn from the same step and we all get there, and you can be a transformational life coach. So if you want to know more about the courses, go to soulawakeningacademy.co.uk.